this video or have 5 years of bad luck.
Okay. You ready? I like how you're hiding your identity back there.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Jade here, and I'm back with another video. Yeah, as y'all can tell by the title, tonight I will be telling y'all how I figured I was pregnant. I'm not gonna say how I found out or how I knew, because I didn't know. But how I figured I was pregnant. And before we get into this video, if y'all haven't already, go watch my recent video. It was a recap of my first trimester. It basically got like pictures and my ultrasounds and everything. Leave a like and a comment, and let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna talk about was my symptoms. So I was working and I knew my body was thrown off. And what I mean is,
what you mean by thrown off?
Yeah, like I wasn't myself. Like I'm the type, if my period ends, that's it. You don't feel nothing, you can go back to being free. My period ended, and the next day I was still cramping. I was cramping till I found out I was pregnant. So if you
were you thinking yourself into cramps, or it was
it was really cramping. Like it felt like my period was about to come on, even though it came on already. So like, wouldn't you feel weird if like, why am I still cramping? So yeah, that's how it was. I was like, why am I still cramping? So I brushed it off, because you know, you could trick yourself into thinking you pregnant and having symptoms and everything. So I just kept on brushing it off. And like a few days later, I started craving pickles bad. Like I was eating pickles with ranch, pickles with nacho cheese, pickles and Dr. Pepper, pickles like and hot fries, pickles and boudin, pickles and ice cream.
Oh, some of you did put me on getting a boudin and getting some fucking hot fries.
I threw on boudin and hot fries.
You crunch up the chips, right?
Yep.
And you put the boudin in there, and then it's like, nom, 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 nom. And that was good. I never tried it after that day, but that was good.
Yep. So yeah, I was craving pickles, and then I was like, okay, you know.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to curse.
You cursed? I did. I'm gonna edit it out. So this another way I knew I was thrown off. A few days later, okay, so you know how if your period about to come on, your stuff start hurting?
Right.
So my stuff never did that. Yeah, my itties. My chest never did that. Like it never hurt. It never was tender, sore, none of that before. So, and then I never had boobs back in the gap. So, but you know, I'm a mom now. I got some, you know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not lowercase a. It's none of your business. But, yeah, my boobs started hurting. So when my boobs started hurting, I got so scared. It first started off at the bottom, and then I was like, okay, maybe I hit it or something and just forgot. But like as the days went by, it got worse, and the whole thing started hurting.
What whole thing?
My whole boob.
So only a piece of it was hurting at first?
Yeah, like only the bottom part was hurting. Like it felt like I hit it on something, and then the whole boob was swole. And then they say your nips get darker. Yeah, I was paying attention to all that. Them things got, So, like, it changed. I was so scared. I was like, I'm tripping.
People with already dark nipples, and then they get like little charcoal pieces.
Yeah.
Edit that out. Don't say that. That was just a thought.
But what if people with dark nipples get brighter? No? Okay. But yeah, so my boobs started hurting, and I started...
Nobody's nipples is going to get lighter if they get pregnant. They only get darker.
I said, what if?
Ain't no what if.
Next, I started saving all my symptoms to this Ovia pregnancy app, because it tells you why you feel what you feel. And it was telling me, oh, your head is hurting because the, what they call it, the little egg is doing this.
The embryo?
Or it wasn't an embryo at the time. It was they said it was an idea, because I was only 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I started feeling at 3 weeks, I think. So I started adding everything to the Ovia app, and then I told my partner, my boo thing, I told him, I said, what if I'm pregnant? He said, well, I'm gonna take care of y'all, or whatever. He couldn't really, I don't know, I forgot what he said. He said something, but what you looking at me for?
Listen.
Yeah, the Negro said something, and yeah, y'all, I'm not trying to be like Kevin Gates or nothing, but I don't get tired. I don't get sleepy. I get lazy. But so yeah, and the reason why I'm saying that is because shut up, son. Stupid. But yeah, I'm telling y'all this because I got home one time and I took a 3-hour nap. And I remember my friend, she was talking to me and I was at her house. And while she was talking to me, like she was cooking eggs. And while she was cooking eggs, I was on her counter listening to her. And I fell asleep while she was talking. Like, imagine me talking to you right now. You just, like, I was snoring and I couldn't stay awake.
Crazy.
That's another way I knew I was tripping. Plus, I was eating plain rice. Like, my mama, she made gumbo that day.
Like rice it is.
For real, I gotta have buku gravy on it. But I was eating a lot of rice.
So, what's the weirdest thing that you've been craving since you've been pregnant?
I ain't crave nothing weird. I did find myself eating pickles and ice cream.
Stop lying, because you eat weird shit all the time.
One weird thing that I had was okra in my noodles. And it actually tasted like tomato soup. Just to throw y'all on.
Next question.
So yeah, fast forward, everything happened or whatever. I typed in my information into First Response. And First Response told me that I conceived on... No, it told me my fertile days, my ovulation days, the day I would conceive, which was the 8th. No, the 9th. And it told me when I could...
Month?
September.
Okay.
And it told me when I could take a pregnancy test, which was September 14th. And that was my birthday. I was like, I'm not going to take a pregnancy test and get a positive if I'm pregnant on my birthday. That was dead. So...
Oh, yeah. So, wait till the next day and then be like, oh.
Yeah, that would have been tragic. Like, imagine me finding out I'm pregnant on my birthday. And then, boom, birthday run. Because now you got to tell your parents. And then, boom, death. But I'm still here. So...
Barely.
Yep. Because I remember I took a test. Like I said in my previous video, I took a test and it was negative. But my body was still acting weird. And then they was like, it's too early. Even he was like, it's too early. So I was like, all right, Mr. Expert.
Right.
I'm a wait. So I kept on pushing it off. Because it's like I knew I was pregnant, but I was scared to know for sure if I was or not. Your car went.
Shut up.
You're interrupting my professionalism. So, ooh, I lost my train of thought.
How did you react whenever you found out that you was pregnant? Like, what did yourself tell you?
So let's get to that day, right? I kept on pushing it off to take the test, and then I had a dream. Mm-hmm. 2 close people of mine walked over to me, and they was like, "Sis, you're pregnant." And they gave me a Clear Blue pregnancy test. And we was standing by this train track and they had a house. And I just looked at it and they had some dark blue lines. 2 of them. I woke up so
this was
fast.
Before you found out or after?
The day of. So I woke up and then I went on firstresponse.com again and I typed in my information and it said you can now test. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to just go to the dollar store. So I went to the dollar store and I bought the exact same test, which is a Clear Blue. And I bought it on First Response. I took them and I did the 3-minute wait. Normally, when you have a scare, you know, you just take the test, do the little 3-minute wait, and then negative and you go on about your business. Man, so that's what I did. In my head, I thought, well, I'm just taking another test just to say I'm not pregnant. It's just another scare. I'm just tripping again. I pulled that thing out. It had 2 dark blue lines. And I was staring at it like...
Well, this one's broke.
And I was like... Bruh. Because it's like... I wasn't scared to be pregnant or have a baby. Like... It was the telling my mama and daddy part. And I was like... Dang. So...
Life-changing.
Yeah, I didn't tell them until 3 days later. Because I had 3 days... to figure out how I'm gonna tell them, to cry, to be depressed, to come up with a plan, and then boom. So when I told my boo,
I don't know why you don't just say that boy name.
I'm not saying his name. It was like he said he already knew. And he knew because he noticed changes in me, like, throughout the process of the egg marinating to make some pregnancy hormones to be detected. Like, he noticed the way I was eating. He noticed my attitude. He noticed my body changes. When we went to Walmart, that's why I was crying over that cheesecake. Remember? And I was tripping at the deli.
You knew that?
No.
Oh.
But that's around that time too.
Girl,
Me and her went to
this girl here. We was at Walmart and we was getting some food. We was picking out like what we wanted or whatever. And I was asking the lady for free samples or whatever, because I mean, you know, I wasn't really trying to, you know, I didn't want no whole meal. So I was like, you give me some? So she was like, yeah, what y'all want? So we getting our samples. This girl can't figure out what she wanted. She started crying, like,
because all the chicken looked good,
y'all,
and I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and I got so emotional.
Y'all, tears coming down her eyes. I swear to God.
Yeah, I was tripping that day. That's basically how I found out I was pregnant.
How many more months left to go?
4.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do a 19-week pregnancy update tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Thank y'all for watching this video. Leave a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Check the description box below. I will be putting her Instagram in the description. Let's get this video to 20 something likes and 70 something views, because we can do it. And stay tuned for my next video. My next video will be my second trimester introduction and everything. Next week I will be doing a gender reveal. It's my official gender reveal, so turn on post notifications so that y'all don't miss anything.
I'm so excited.
What you want, teen girl, teen boy?
I want you to have a little girl.
Yeah.
Just because I know you're gonna have the hair thing and stuff.
Everybody's saying I'm having a little girl, so we're gonna find out for sure next week. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all later.
I'm sorry. Bye.